experience do you bring in your recent projects? And we can start from their discussion. Yeah.
Yeah. So my name is Yogeshwar. I am from Anantapur district. So the thing is, I actually worked for Innovative Solutions in the beginning from 2015 to 18, where I used to run as a Scrum Master, where I'll be creating the backlogs from product owners to the product output. So first thing is taking up the product backlogs. After that, the sprint backlogs. After that, the sprint retrospectives, reviews, where we'll have where I worked in the banking sector for the beginning, and so the thing is getting the sprint backlogs, creating the Jira dashboards, and in the Azure DevOps, creating the child tasks and all this, coordinating with the team, whoever is in creating a few tasks and getting into the products, maybe the sprint reviews if there's any backlog from the teams,
Are
solving
you
the
certified on any Scrum?
yes professional Scrum.
Okay.
So I had the CSM. So after that, I went for the professional because it's already 5 to 6 years. So I went for the professional Scrum. So the CSM it's expired. So I got the professional Scrum maybe 3 months back. So
Okay.
yeah, I went for the training and I cleared the exam for the professional Scrum Master.
Okay.
So into this
So
Scrum
can you,
framework,
at very high
yes.
level, explain me the roles and responsibilities of a Scrum Master?
Yeah, see, the main thing is sprint coordination, where we'll have the coordinate sprints and for the retrospective meetings, the daily stand-ups, coaching the agile teams, where we'll have giving the teams with the basics, explaining them the framework, maybe encouraging the collaboration in the team, where we'll have make sure all the roles and responsibilities for the empowered team to make their decisions and solve the problems from our side or from the product owner side, and making the continuous improvement so that we can make sure the team members are constantly looking for ways to improve their processes, and also where we can deliver the better results with this continuous improvement and providing the support what they needed for the team members. And we'll also have maybe if they are having any questions or concerns, and we can maybe navigate them making some changes, challenges which they may encounter or all this. So overall, like agile frameworks, where we'll have the collaboration and communication from the for the improvement of the teams, and where we'll also have the open communications from the team, where we'll have the employees encourage them to speak honestly with us, what are they doing, what are they interested in the technology, maybe in the technology. I used to work for DevOps framework, where we'll have the SDLC, software development life cycle. So it's like in the software development cycle, we'll have the planning, sprint plannings, planning, delivery, and product backlogs, and all this. So in that, we'll have the foster teamworks, maybe encouraging learning and development of the teammates.
How is
And
this different from a traditional project manager role?
see, project manager, he'll be on the high level. So for the Scrum thing, we should be coordinating with the team daily.
Okay.
This the project manager, maybe he'll come in a week or 15 days once he come to us, and he'll ask us the metric report, where we should
Okay.
be giving them the team result, what they are doing, what is the backlog, who is lagging behind, or
Okay.
maybe who is going forward. We'll be giving them the structure where they are, and we can also do the improvements for the people who are lagging behind. So
Okay.
maybe the learning, like we'll give them the plural sites or Udemy's, or we'll have the credentials. Maybe
So
we
is
can
is
give them.
is Scrum Master responsible for the project financials as well?
See, the project manager, he'll give us the financial report. Maybe now I'm working for a few things, like we are having almost handling DNB. There are a lot of projects, DNB, maybe the Kingfisher, all this. We are having a big team. First, suppose I'm also working as Scrum, and also I work in technology for Azure, because I also had that certification and I also work on that. And So the thing is, I give the metrics of the team. Maybe uh, whoever is working on something. So we'll have a quiet report downloaded from the workday, so that we'll get the hours of working for the team. So the project manager, he'll come to me and ask me what is the progress, how much hours they are working on, which projects and all this. For that, I'll be responsible. Financially also, if someone is doing less work, so the project manager will come and question me on the financial thing, so that I should be able to answer them. If there is any project coming down, or if there is any project, for suppose we'll be also joining the client calls, where we'll have some product backlogs, what is the product coming in for the organization. All this also I'll be responsible because of the scrum master. Yeah, a bit, not much into financial.
So if one of your team member is not able to perform their activities,
Yes.
is that a Scrum Master's responsibility or?
Yes, see, the thing is, we should be coping up with the team, where they can work on which technology and all this. So if they are not able to work on, also we should be the responsible. We should take the responsibility first, and we should guide them in a right way, so that they can have some. We should be encouraging them in the learning and development mainly, where they can get motivated. We can give them the new ideas, and you can give them the new innovations also, because I'm also into technical. I can give them some ideas on the technical values also.
Mhm.
For suppose if they are blocked somewhere, I can give them some suggestion. Go to this, maybe this website, or go to this and check it out. Whatever you wanted, maybe for if you wanted something in AWS or Azure or DevOps things, I can help them. If it is cyber security, also I can help them. Maybe
Okay,
I
so you
can
are more of
Google.
a technical Scrum Master.
Yes.
Okay, which area do you have expertise? You said cybersecurity.
No, I particularly, I see, first thing is, I was working as a Scrum Master in the beginning for last 6 years.
Mhm.
So I worked for 2 years in Semantic for DevOps framework. So I liked it. I thought to come into coding. I am doing the coding for some time, and Scrum also I'll be managing all this. So I liked it in the coding, so I came in, and that's
Can
it.
you explain what is DevOps?
See, DevOps is like where we'll be working on this life cycles, right? So creating the clusters, maybe creating the Terraform scripts to bring up the clusters, all this. So I actually work on the Azure DevOps. So where we'll have the pipelines created, and DevOps is like getting some fast work where with less people. All this is into DevOps.
But that's how is this different from Agile?
No, the thing is, DevOps is like the main thing is we'll have the development operations, where we'll be working, right? Where we'll have the policies to be created first, and it's lot where we'll be going through in the DevOps. So the main thing is we should get into things where technically we'll be performing few tasks in the Azure, or maybe the AWS, or
So that's
different.
okay. That way you do it in Jira, Azure
Yes.
DevOps, somewhere
Yes.
you will do that. But
Yes.
process point of view, what is Agile? What is DevOps? Why do we need so many things? Or are they same?
Oh, see, Agile framework is different from DevOps. DevOps is a technology, and Agile framework works for the technology, where we'll have the particular framework for the Agile, where we'll have few teams working in it. We should be guiding them through it and all this. So DevOps and this is different.
What's your standard days in your sprint? How many days your sprint runs?
15 days, 2 weeks
2 weeks.
for, yeah. So 15 days is the sprint. We'll have the sprint review
Don't you
coming.
think 15 days is a very short time for
See, we'll be dividing the backlog into a lot of tasks, right? So we'll be giving them the task. We'll be have holding the daily stand-ups. We'll have the retrospectives. So it's 15 days is the manageable sprint.
So what if your team members are not able to deliver something? What's your, how do you
Uh,
handle that situation?
See, will be in the leadership. So servant leadership of helping them. So
Mhm.
we'll go to them. Maybe we'll have the we'll be asking them for the blockers every day if there are
Which
any.
meeting will you raise this that they are not delivering? Is it
No,
stand
see,
up? Is it
we'll
review
have.
or is it
Yes,
retro?
we'll have the stand up first. Daily we'll be having the stand ups. We'll be asking them if there are any blockers, so that we'll connect person to person. If there is anyone who can help them, we'll give them the support also. Not about spoon feeding, but if they wanted some support where they can perform faster
Mhm.
in a way. And if they are not able to deliver it in the sprint, also we'll have the sprint retrospective where we can ask them what is bad for you, what did not go well, and we'll take the feedback from them so that we can maybe give them support of someone who can help them, and we'll maybe try to finish it.
Okay, but that person is not delivering. He's not taking any help or he's not. What happens next?
So the thing is, we'll be maybe assigning the task to someone, and um, we'll give him some learnings on that. Maybe we'll see for 1 or 2 months, and we'll maybe if he doesn't
But
know
that
the.
person has already, the other person has already got their task assigned, so he will be overburdened, right?
Yeah, but see, whoever is free, maybe whoever knows the technology or like that, will be coping them with them, and will be coordinating the both people, and maybe we can guide them on the right way. So that's the thing we do actually
Okay.
here. The thing is, for suppose if I am weak at something, some work, so someone will step in, give me some idea about it, because however the technical guys, maybe they'll be having some idea on it.
Mhm.
So we'll maybe solve the problem in that way.
Okay. What if your Scrum team uh, fails their deliverables very frequently? What could be the reason and how would you handle that?
See, the thing is, first thing is, I don't think it'll be regular failings for the team, because
Mhm.
sometimes when it is the new technology, or they're working on some new thing, then maybe there will be the possibility of it. So
Okay.
we'll be explaining it to the project manager about the issue, so that we can go to them, and we can explain the scenario, what is happening in the team. Maybe we need someone who is better in this technology, so that we can take them into the team, and we can move faster. So this can be also the scenario, and maybe we can guide the team in a right way, where we can give them the good learnings, or maybe the development skills of the skill set where we are working on, and we can improve the productivity. Maybe these are the things where we can.
Okay. What all are the key metrics that you monitor in your project? How will you come to know that one team is successful, one team is failing? What are those factors?
See, first thing is, if um, there are few. First thing is, we should be planning and prioritizing the things. So where we'll have the importance of this deliverables of the products,
So
or
you prioritize say 20 items and you did the planning for those 20 items.
yeah.
Let's say you did planning for 3 months.
Okay.
How would you know at some stage that you are actually not going right?
See,
What is the red flag? How would you know?
the thing is, we'll sit and maybe plan out with the team itself, because the team is the one who works on the product. We are just monitoring the product. So we'll be sitting with them, we'll discuss with them in the sprint backlogs, are the product backlogs, what should be done for you, and all this. So we'll be planning it with their suggestions, and we should also be time effective for that. So where we'll be having the setting deadlines and allocating the sufficient time to them to complete the tasks. So
That's how will you come to know through which metric you will come to know that things are not going right? The delivery is 3 months down the line. You can't wait 3 months to know that things are not right.
See, we'll have time to prepare the backlogs in the beginning itself, so that we'll know how much we can be performing. Maybe we'll.
How do you know? That's what I'm trying to understand. You know, right, in cricket or you relate to anything, you have 300 runs to score, you have 20 overs, you know what your
Yeah, yeah.
target is, what run rate you have to, what are those metrics? How do you maintain? Is it just the body language of the your team members, or do you have any numbers in hand which you can monitor?
That will for that will maybe we should get the team maybe, and for the metrics I don't mm,
So how do you size your tasks and
sizing the task. See, the thing is, we as I worked on a few things from few projects from last 6 years. So the thing is, first thing is we get the backlog from the product owner and we'll decide.
backlog is usually tasks, right?
Yes, this product backlog and sprint backlog will come to us, so that we can divide them into few child tasks where we guide with the team. We sit with the team and discuss all this
Mhm.
issues, where we can have good communication with them, and where we can have the resource management, where we'll have the finance issues and the equipment issues, whatever it is. So
Mhm.
we'll sit with them, and maybe for the problem solving and few things where we'll have identifying the problems of the whatever we get in the. We'll ask them if there's any problem coming up. If you're going to this, we'll implement the solutions and make
But
it
how do
take it
you
to the
size
action.
them? That is not coming out. How do you size?
Size.
Somebody
mm,
tells you go and do this activity in 2 days or 2 weeks, where you believe in your mindset that no, this will take 6 months.
that I should think of it. Maybe I
Mhm.
not get it. Yeah.
But you don't do any sizing. You receive the backlog, you receive the
Yes,
sprint
yes.
planning
We
also.
did not do any sizing, because the thing is, we are already having a good technical teams here, so they'll give us the timeline. So, for suppose the customer, the client give us the time of 3 months, so we'll go and ask them. See,
So
this
you
is the
said which kind of board you use? You use Jira or Azure DevOps?
Jira and Azure DevOps. For AWS,
Both.
we are using Jira, and for Azure tasks, shell tasks, and all this, we are using Azure boards.
So you are comfortable in Jira?
Yes.
So in Jira, what is the project type that you are using? Scrum, Kanban?
See, for the full this task, we are using Scrum. For the sprints, we'll be using Kanban boards.
I didn't get that. For sprint, you use
See, for the sprints, we'll be using Scrum. Sorry, for the sprints, we use Kanban.
and Scrum for what?
Scrum, see, for Scrum, just for the training tasks and all this, if they're having any things to do for the practice improvements, we'll be using the Scrum framework.
Okay. So you don't assign any story points and you don't do any sizing of the
No,
tasks.
no, no. See, the thing is, as Scrum Master, he'll be technically a bit low. So they'll just go and ask them for the child tasks to be created by themselves. But the thing is, I do it sometimes my times, sometimes from myself, and maybe the team, they'll create it themselves sometimes. It's
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And do you finalize on your 2 weeks or 15 days sprint plan? And how do you come to know that within those 2 weeks things have not changed? Do you get that scenario?
Yeah, see, we'll be coordinating with the team in daily stand-ups and all this. Maybe we'll be uh, where we'll have the framework in the
I think you are not agile. You are extreme. agile where anything can happen any day and you will just switch, and you don't track story points and don't believe in tracking success metrics? Or
So they see the thing is,
is it a
first thing
production
is,
support project?
I know get you.
Is it a production support kind of project?
Yes, production. The production
Okay.
itself. Yeah. The thing is, here it will be from scratch to product. We
You
should be
said
delivering.
production support. You are developing or you are maintaining?
See, we maintain it. We will have three types where we'll have the self-managed from our side, from our organization side, and maybe the co-managed or fully managed. So self-managed is like we should just work on few product and give them. So if it is self-managed, it's like that. Fully managed, we'll be keeping the tasks with us. We'll be doing all the product on our side itself. So then what happens is when it is fully managed, we should be responsible for all the Scrum framework where we'll have each task where we'll have the full product, each task to be created for that product. Maybe the sprints daily, they'll be giving us the update for the stand up. Maybe they'll be there in the progress or is it done or what is the done. All this will be taking care of the tasks.
Okay. Do you also have a definition of done in your projects? Do you know what
Yes.
is DoD?
Yeah, see, definition of done is like in our project, suppose you are done with the full product and you deliver it to the client and he is satisfied, then it's definition of it's done till that.
Okay, so you look at the entire project level. When the
Yes,
project gets shipped, gets
yes.
delivered, that is done.
It's like that they work here. So
Okay.
when we are
How long
pushing,
does it take? How long does that take?
see, the customer will give us the timeline. So for suppose 2 months back, we worked on a project called migration.
Mhm.
So for the migration, we took the time of 15 days and delivered it in 12 days. But
Okay.
there's another project where we work for the policies, suppose, where the policies we should be developing in the structured skill set of development operations, where we got the time of 3 months, but it's going to extend for 5 months because the client, what he's asking, it's taking more time. So we should be discussing with the project. We discuss with the project manager so
Mhm.
that he'll go and convey them this is the issue we are facing on this.
What is
So
the level at which definition of done is defined? Like, is it at project level, sprint level?
it's like here it's like project level, but the thing is mm, for sometimes it'll have the sprint levels, it'll have the project levels, it'll have different definitions for that. So
Okay.
uh, for done, here what it is when the final product is delivered, we'll we'll give them the final product, then
So
the work is
basically,
done.
your definition of done is what is there in the SOW with the customer.
Yes,
That is your, if
yes,
this
yes.
activity is done, then it's done.
Yeah, this statement of works they give us maybe sometimes few products they'll be giving in the practices, maybe the split wise, right?
Okay, so
uh,
in that case, most likely you, since you don't do story point, you don't do sprint burn down chart or
See, we no the burn down charts, we are not doing it because we just follow the metrics of the guys. So
what is that metric?
the metrics of the team who is working on what and what are they delivering, how much time they required for this, those metrics I'll be maintaining.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. That's a
maybe
very crude
metrics.
way.
Yeah,
It's a
I
very,
know.
very non-standard way of agile or Scrum. Usually you do story point based sizing. You size and plan your sprint. And usually the team defines the uh, backlog, or team defines the sprint planning. You receive the sprint planning. Your team doesn't get involved in the planning.
Here the thing is, it's the client based, and we work as a consultant company for the products clients which come in. So here it is different way, where I have been working, it's in different way. So in the old organization, the previous organization where I worked, so that was we were building the product. So there we used to have the sprint burn down charts, maybe release charts.
What is
So
sprint burn down chart? Even if you have not worked, or right now you are not working, but do you understand?
see, yeah, see, the thing is, last time in the part previous organization where we'll have the tracking progress for the sprints,
Mhm.
maybe the time box work for that, where we'll have the charts in the uh, backlog for the
What is a
backlogs.
burn down chart? What's on the y-axis? What's on the x-axis? What?
See, the main thing is we were into. I was not much into that, but where it'll have the project completions and all this. I heard about that, but not much into that.
But you did certification. It's a very common question in the exam also.
I not get you.
It's a common question in the Scrum Master exam also, I'm saying.
This burn down chart.
Yep.
Yeah,
There
that's
is
what.
no, I don't think there will be any exam in in Scrum which will not cover burn down or. But anyway, that's fine. Are you aware of story point estimate as well or not? Story point based estimates.
Yeah, see, story point estimates. For suppose if you are working on some task, will be giving them these story point estimations. Maybe
Mhm.
for in the sprint itself, we'll be creating the task for that for the story, the child task. So we'll be having discussion, and maybe we'll be giving them the story points. This should be done on by this time and all this. So
Mhm.
that
What is what is the technical word for a task that you will create in your sprint planning or on your Jira board, which is a proof of concept, which is a new idea that someone has brought in or some experiment has to be done. It's
and what is the
what is the technical word? What is the agile or scrum word for that kind of task? So you have defined, you have someone says go and experiment with this product, whether this product fits into our environment or not. In DevOps, maybe somebody tells you experiment with a new monitoring tool, but nobody knows about that tool. No one has worked on that tool. What is that? So there will be a story, there will be a task. What would be the type of this task? It's a Jira term, it's a Scrum term. So Jira has adopted it. What are the different type of tasks in a Scrum board?
this? Okay, maybe the child tasks one and
Have you worked in any other agile project apart from this one, where you are working as a Scrum Master?
yeah. See, the thing is, I was working long back, maybe 2 years back. So I should recall the things. Sorry for that. Maybe
No worries.
now, right now, I
So
should get into
what
it.
is the hierarchy of the tasks? If you so they, it can't be just task and subtasks, right? There has to be, if some
Yes.
task is going to take say 3 sprints, what would that be? Will that be a task running across 3 sprints?
See, it's not like that. Maybe we'll have a story for that. Maybe that will be dividing into the subtasks and child tasks. I think so. That will be creating the sprints. So that's maybe the answer. I think. Yeah. For that, we'll be estimating the timelines, the deadline for that, and we'll be giving the time to the guys who are working on it so
Mhm.
that they can plan it in a right way to finish it in 2 or 3 sprints.
Okay, a story can span across 2 or 3 sprints.
Yes.
How frequently do you talk to the product owner?
The thing is, here we are having the project manager and we are having the product engineering team where they manage coming to us, they'll talk to us. Here, the thing is, product engineering team will have more on to technical because here they are not having the product owner here, they'll have the product engineering team. So that's why that is the thing I'm just going out of this park of the scrum because the thing is the guys who are working on it they'll be working more on it. So that is why I was also thinking of Seaman. The thing is we are not getting much to go into scrum here, and we should be going maybe for a better thing where we can be on our stand. So that's the thing. The product engineering team, they'll be giving us just the information, bit information about it because they'll be doing a lot in here. They'll directly work on the technical also because they are from UK and US. So they know much better product about the product, and they'll also work on it technically. That's the main thing we are getting. I'm getting less to work here, so that is what I'm working from past 7 months here. So I'm not getting much to concentrate on my own scrum. So that's the thing. I'm relatively going down with my memory. What I'm doing. What should I do here? So that's the main thing. Yeah.
Right. Have you heard of scaled agile or something?
No. Skilled agile or scaled agile?
Scale.
No. No. No.
Okay. No worries. I think I have captured
Yeah.
most of the points,
Thank you.
and
Thank you, Sanjay.
I'll share the feedback. Do you have any questions for me?
Uh, Not now, Sanjay. Maybe. Yeah. I'll.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right then.
Bye.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, same here. Take care. Bye.